Rise and shine, farmers. Okay, the sun's been up for a little bit, but as we left last episode, I was baling the field, and I said I was going to start baling the next day, and that's what I started doing already. Beautiful day for picking up some bales. Where's the turkey? There it is. There we go. So on this first load, we'll bring it over to the cows. The cows are down to 50% food, maybe, which is still plenty, but I'm going to top them off. That way they're good until the following season coming up, because we are ending this season. Oh, the trailer's full. This season's coming to an end. I mean, we still got a month and a half to go, but a lot of the time I'm going to be spending my own fields prepping them for the winter. And before you know it, it'll be April 1st. So let's go in here and got turned. There we go. Here's the wife. Looks like she's actually raking the lawn, not brooming it, so that's a plus. So what are we down to? 53%. Can I lift a bale, please? Thank you. Alright, what we gotta do is move this tractor forward a little bit. And the tractor trailer is doing a dance. Alright. Much easier. So each bale you can see gives 200. And I think it goes up to 9,000. That's not right. It goes up to 10. Wow. Right? No. Whatever. Lately, I cannot do math. So this might take the whole trailer, actually. Right? Oh well. If they need it, they need it. Need to buy an automated system. This will get people dizzy. So after we collect the bales, feed the cows, any bales left over will be sold. And then we'll get started plowing these two fields, which shouldn't take too long. I mean, I think in total, it's combined, those two fields are like 2 hectares. Okay, 79%. And then we got a lot of cultivating to do, because it's not those 2 fields, but those 3 fields I bought. Can I drop the bale? Thank you. Those 3 fields we bought yesterday are already plowed. They just need to be cultivated. They can get ready for the canola I'm going to plant in September. So I think that's all we'll be doing for the month of August, is just prepping, well, harvesting and prepping the fields for September. 91%. Alright, so we should be able to sell some bales, and this is not going to take the whole trailer. 95, so 2 more. Should be 2 more bales, and thank you. And yeah, who cares? Let's just. Yeah, that's good enough, actually. I was thinking the heck with it, but you know what? $200 or $300 for a bale. Need to make some money back. I want to get back over the $500,000 after spending all that money yesterday. You can see we got a good amount of bales left in the field here. So let me finish collecting these, and I'll see you shortly. Alright, this should be the last bale. We'll make a swing around the field just to make sure. I think there's a bale in there that's not quite placed. So if one pops out somewhere, don't be too surprised. Thought it said, you know, place bale and trailer, hit E. The next thing I know, I noticed it said drop bale, so it's in there somewhere. Yeah, I don't see any more bales, so I'm going to keep looking for that one, because I swear it's not actually on the locked on the trailer. It's just like free floating in there somewhere. So almost a full trailer. 35 bales maybe? Somewhere in that vicinity. So hopefully we get something like $5 grand for this. Let's not run over our crops. No one home. Nope. Tractor is a little dirty, but no sense of washing it. We're going to be plowing today. Plowing and cultivating. And let's slow down, because as we know, I'm not good in first person view driving. Enter the bale market. Yes, please. Yeah, that's close. I said 5,000. We'll take that. Thank you. Alright, let's go drop off the bale trailer, because we are not going to need that until next year. We'll pick up the plow, maybe have a snack, and then get started on the 2 fields. That field's right over there next to Oliver's. That's the one we bought yesterday. One of the 3. Whoa, light post. Just make sure we park between the lines here. Alright. Hey, there was a bale. Well, I'll just grab you and feed you to the cows when I get to it. Okay, after having a quick pizza break, we should be hungry for a while now. So now we're starting to plow the fields. Like I said, this shouldn't take too long, seeing that they're small ones. So we should no problem plow these 2 and get ready to cultivate them. Maybe I'll get another one of the fields that we bought cultivated. Just prepping everything for September. So that way when spring comes, we'll have tons of money in the fields. Hopefully by then, time I get to the springtime, maybe the devs will have some more vehicles for us. Definitely looking for something, you know, they've had the grass since the game came out, but I haven't seen where they posted anything on the blogs and forums about they're having difficulty finding out how to pick up grass, or don't know. But, I mean, they had it so we can plant grass from day one, and we had the mowers, just that we can't pick it up. So either they're having a problem with the equipment that picks it up. Don't know. Coding, something or other. The last update with it, being able to buy new furniture and all that, I thought that was going to be great. But after doing it, you just go to the building market, just buy it, and poof, it's installed. And I was hoping for a little more involvement than that. Man, I hate plowing my own fields. It's just better when you plow someone else's because, you get the cash and social points afterward. It makes you feel a little bit better. But having to plow your fields every time after a harvest, what they should do in kind of way like Farming Simulator does, Farming Simulators, you need to plow it after every 3 harvests. What they could do to kind of make it deteriorate a little bit is have it like after every 3 harvests it goes down to 0, but of course after you get done plowing here I should be like at 98% or whatever. But after every time you harvest, your plow percentage goes down by 33%. So instead of like I said, it's gonna be like 98%. Next time I harvest this, it'll be right back down to 0. But maybe what they could do is like after you harvest it the first time, it'll drop down like 66%, or it'll drop it by 30%. Because you may get some people trying to, only plow it like 80%, and then only drops like down to, you just can't drop it down to 66. So drop it by 30% every time you harvest a field. That way you don't have to plow your fields all the time. Which I don't believe most farmers do. As far as I know, it is every 3 seasons, but I could be wrong. Thank you. I was trying to drop the plow for like 10 seconds here. Okay, I have to think now. Oh, cultivator is up on the hill. Let's see, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that took 4 hours in game time to plow those 2 fields. And cultivating seems to take longer, I think only because the implement is not as wide. Just seems that way anyways. And what am I doing? How about we hook up to the correct side? Bingo bango. Yeah, that bale's gonna sit there for about a day or 2. Then I'll just give it to the cows. Alrighty. And I always go wider than the field just to get rid of, because you can kind of see where the plow, where I dropped the plow, it's way outside the field. Yeah, if you leave those there, combine harvester just does not like going over those. It used to be really bad when the game first came out. Of course, the plow used to dig it down deeper, and the combine, when it went over it, was only doing like 2 or 3 kilometers an hour. I mean, it just did not like it at all. And neither did I, really. It was almost impossible to harvest a field if you didn't plow it or cultivate the plowing areas well enough. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes cultivating these 2 fields. Like I said, there's no rush to get the cedar out and plant this, because I'm not going to plant nothing now until September. So if we still got time, I got those other 3 fields I can go cultivate. That way those will be ready. Don't want to put nothing off too much, because I'm going to have a lot of harvesting to do this month. And when you think you got time, that's when the forecast changes to rain, 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 rain. And that's one thing you don't want to do in this game is, this game will allow you to harvest in the rain, but you don't collect crops worth a darn. The cultivator, the best way to mow your grass. Alright, we finished up those two fields. Even though it's starting to get into the evening hours, we're heading up here next to Oliver's farm. And I'm going to see if I can get this field done today or this evening. It's a small field, so it should not be an issue or a problem. Tractor does come with lights. We'll turn them on just for the heck of it. Don't need them just yet, but we'll turn them on. I can't remember when I plowed this field at all. I don't remember if it was this season or not. Yeah, I think seriously hungry. Okay, I should be down to 25% on food, so not quite a rush to eat anything yet. I think when it gets down to 10%, you'll say something like your shoelaces look good, or spaghetti, or bark on the tree looks tasty. I don't want to be cultivating this into the night, though. I want to get Oliver upset. I mean, this house is just right there. So it's probably something like 7 o'clock in the evening right now. How well plowed is this? 98% plowed, so it's good enough. Good enough in my book. Now, I know I said it before, but this upgraded cultivator is something, if you haven't gotten that far yet, you can put off the cultivator. It's not that. Some people think the old one is actually a better working with. I thought this one was, but I didn't really put nothing to the test on that. But yes, if you haven't gotten this far buying certain machines and implements, cultivator is one of the last things you can go on and get, like the baler. Alright. We shall finish this field this evening. And not that late either. I think it's somewhere around 8 o'clock at this point. I've already gotten the message that I could probably use some rest. That usually pops up somewhere around the 7:30, 8 o'clock time of the evening. But it's been a productive day here on the farm. We started off with doing the bales and picking those up and feeding the cows. Took the extra bales up to the sell point. Plowed the 2 fields down by the farm and cultivated them. And now we're up here cultivating this one. And now I'm apparently extremely hungry. I don't remember last time I ate. When I talked to the wife, 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever time it was. We'll grab a pizza as soon as we finish this field. Although I am kind of curious because when the game loads up, it'll give you like little hints and tips. And I've read before it says don't let your health, your food bar go way down or your sleep go way down because it'll start to get clumsy. Have not seen that take effect yet, at least for me anyways. Don't know what it means by you'll become clumsy, so. 100% cultivated. But that little piece will bother me if I don't get it. Alright. So it's 8:30 in the evening. Yeah, food's down to 6, sleep down to 20. But we'll just have a pizza anyways and poof. Problem solved. Well, except for the sleep part. Would be interesting if they could bring coffee beans into the game so we can plant like coffee beans. And then when we harvest the coffee beans, we can like put that in the pantry and maybe the wife can make coffee. So when you get sleepy, you can have a cup of coffee. Work through the night if you wanted to. Which would be good because some days, I remember a while back where it just seemed like it rained for like 4 straight days. And I couldn't do anything. Other than just skip days. Although a couple days I did just sit outside in the rain and went and pick strawberries and mushrooms while the wife was in the kitchen cooking all day. Now let's drop off the cultivator. Unhook that. Yeah, that bug is still in the game. Get rid of the scaffolding. Yeah, that does need a good wash. But if those 2 fields down or 3 fields aren't ready tomorrow, I'll be hooking up the cultivator again. I'll just cultivate those 2 other fields that we bought. They've already plowed and everything. But it also allows us to grab this bale. So you can see these 2 fields are completely done. Ready to be seeded in a month's time. I can't remember if I mentioned it yet or not, but this slurry tanker is our second one. We did fill up that one up there. That one's full now. So now we're on this one here. And you can see that's got 32% in it, and we're already up to 21% in the tank. Well, left that door open. Now we'll just put the bale in where it belongs. You know, I don't think going in there. I always knock over those barrels, and those barrels start to go everywhere. So let's put the bale away. Can I drop it, please? Good enough. Now, when I first started playing, when I was buying fields, it was always wheat. Because I wanted the money from the bale, so I didn't know how fast the cows were going to eat bales, so I had like 40 bales in here. I started piling them in here. And they would actually get down in this straw that's already here, so you think, oh, I'm out of it. And also you walk over and you get that symbol that says, press E to pick up bale. I'm like, oh, there's another bale there. And you come back in like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. They were just hidden there. You couldn't even see them. Shut the door. I'm not too concerned about, the wife's in bed. I got done to checking to see if she collects the milk or the eggs or not, because most times she does. But we're getting ready to call tonight. Wonder if she cooked anything today. I may swap out the pizzas for some fish. I've had a couple days of pizzas. Yeah, it looks like she's been cooking again. But we are going to grab some fish now. 7 should be good. Like with these meals here, you're basically only eat like twice a day anyway, so that'll last me a couple days. Unless I can hand out gifts at some point, which I have not yet even done, so. Yep, always leave the door open. Not too worried about animals coming in. I'm too lazy to open and shut the door. Let's go ahead and call it a night. What the? Is it me? Why am I glitching on? Stop it. Has your blanket always stuck up that far? She wouldn't be pregnant, would she? Great, now I'm going to have to go back in one of my other videos when she sleeps this way to see if the blanket does stick up that much. Are you pregnant? I don't know, that blanket does look like it's sticking up more than I remember it being, so I don't know. I will see you in the morning when you're out of the blanket to see what you look like. And I can't wait. There's a little cliffhanger for you. But that'll do it for today on the farm. Oh, yeah. End it with this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.